This work today is called Unwilling Suspension of Disbelief. I'm thinking about this idiom or literary device that's called willing suspension of disbelief, so opposite. I mean, it's like a thing that we take for given, whether it's in a narrative or any kind of conceptual work. You're only able to enter the work if you suspend certain beliefs you have about the world. Magic doesn't exist, but then there's a lot of world building that authors do within that, and they assume that the reader will take on these premises or givens and work with that. With this thinking, I've been through this performance trying to test real objects, even though I may be treating them in an imaginary way, such as this reverse miming that I'm doing, where I'm feeling a very real object, whereas in miming, it's a given that you're taking something that isn't real and you're making it real and treating it as if it's real. The suspenders are actually a recurring prop in my work. Initially it was mainly a harness, but now it's more so I'm interested in the pun of suspenders and suspending, and it's also an undergarment traditionally, and also for men. I feel it's a very queer thing for a woman or a femme person to be wearing suspenders. There's an element of danger that I'm interested in sort of challenging how an audience is willing to sort of respond or not respond. I guess I'm playing with this kind of passive waiting, how active holding poses is, or how active letting someone remain in a precarious sort of balance is, what kind of trust is built in there when you're challenging these conditions that you may not necessarily agree with that are set before.